This is number 14. So it says to approximate the value of from 1 to 4, 2 over x dx by finding a Riemann sum with 3 subintervals, 3 intervals of equal length using midpoints. So that's all very important. So I might do this problem a little different than you've seen before, but it works. Okay? So I see that my interval is from 1 to 4, so I draw a number line from 1 to 4. And I need 3 subintervals. Okay, so I can split it here and here. And I would have 3 subintervals in equal length. Then it says to use midpoints. So the midpoint here would be 1.5, 2.5, 3.5. Okay? And now our delta x is delta x is b minus a over n. Okay? So our delta x will be b, which is 4, minus a, which is 1. So this is b a. And then n is the number of intervals we use. So that would be our n. Okay? So our delta x is 1. Okay? So now you can multiply your delta x by the height, because you're using rectangles, at all of these subintervals. Okay? So we plug it into that function. So we'll have 2 over 1.5 plus 2 over 2.5 plus 3 over 3.5. Okay? Delta x is 1, so I have 1 times by 2 over 3 halves plus 2, just make sure I did it right, over 5 halves plus 3 over 7 halves. And that will give you, so I'm going this way, so 1 times 4 thirds plus 4 fifths plus 4 sevenths. Okay. And that is answer A. Okay. So just to review, we have this interval. They want 3 intervals with midpoints. So I make my number line from 1 to 4, and I split it into 3 equal subintervals, 1, 2, and 3. And then it says midpoint, so the midpoint between 1 and 2 is 1.5, 2 and 3 is 2.5, 3 and 4 is 3.5. And then I find my delta x, which is b minus a over n. So my b is the top number, 4, a is the bottom, over 3 subintervals, so n is 3. So I have delta x is equal to 1. And then I plug it into the equation. I'm sorry, this is a 2. Okay, so I plug all my midpoints in for x here. So I have 2 over 1.5 plus 2 over 2.5 plus 2 over 3.5. So 2. So I change that to fractions because they want it in fractions as the answer, and then I have my answer. So if my delta x was 2, I'd have to multiply 2 by all of this, but delta x was only 1, so I multiplied delta x 1. Okay? That's number 14.